Hey, what up, y'all? We're back again, and it kind of struck me the other day that I haven't really made just a plain old fruity ass smoothie on this channel at all. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And kind of for the first time, I'm going to have things pretty weighed out for you already. So, these are our ingredients. We're going to have some yogurt, some peach flavored yogurt, just to offset all the super berryness that we're also going to have. Bam. We're also going to have a cup of blueberries, frozen blueberries, super tasty. Bam. We're going to have, I don't know, just a little bit of extra raspberries, just to throw some razzle dazzle in. And then about 2 or so cups of cherries, some blackberries, and strawberries, all frozen. It's kind of cherry heavy. It's going to give it a good hearty goodness. And our OJ, which we're going to use to kind of our own discretion to see how thick and good you want your smoothie. Man. Alright, let's do it. Alright, with this bad boy, I think we're going to try to throw the biggest, chunkiest chunks in first. Yeah, that's the way to do it. So to start this smoothie out, I think I'm going to throw in just a little bit of the orange juice and a lot of these bigger chunks of like cherries and strawberries, because that's going to be the hardest stuff to chunk up, and we don't want our smoothie all chunky. So, just a little bit of this. It's about maybe a cup, I guess. And then let's toss all this. We're not really using ice because all this fruit is frozen already. So let's just, you don't want to overbear your orange juice or it won't do it. Alright, so blend one. Ready? Go! Alright, our initial blend has got us some thick stuff, so what I'm going to go for now is a little bit of this kefir drinkable yogurt type stuff. This is peach, but it's actually really low in sugar and not the worst of what you can buy for these things. So let's just throw that in there. Ooh, that's going to make it nice and super smooth. Badoosh. And go for another blend. That's looking good now. Now I'm confident we can throw in these other fruits and it's not just going to be this ice chunk. You really can't just finish a smoothie in one blend, I believe. Maybe with some stuff, but they're usually more juices than smoothies. And this one's, I want to be a thick, tasty, just fruity smoothie. And that's what it's going to be, just classic ass berry smoothie. So now that we got there, don't know if I'm going to throw any more in this. And then we'll save some orange juice in case we start getting thick once we're throwing these blueberries and stuff in there. So, let's top it on. Get some of these here blueberries. And blend it up. This is looking good, guys. Alright, I'm going to get this blending and I'm just going to add these raspberries in a little at a time because this is pretty thick, but I don't want it to get much thicker, but I also don't want to add orange juice and make it much thinner. So let's little by little throw these guys in. Yep. And go. Rock and roll. This is looking really good. Let's check it out, guys. The moment of truth. This is gonna be super good. I already know. Oh man. Oh man. I feel it. Like back here. Way back here. Whew. That's a... Oh man, those cherries. Cherries made that. That was fucking awesome. Wow, this is good. Alright, rock and roll. That's amazing. This just made me super, super happy. Kind of lightened up my day. It's actually really hard to try to do all this today. I've had a little streak of just, you know, when everything just seems to go wrong, like this and that, and it just kind of compiles, and it's really fucking frustrating. I've been having a couple of those days. But it's alright. This shit happens. This is really when I fall back on my idea of the life adversarial. In these moments, I really try to kind of be like, alright, you son of a bitch. I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to break me. You're trying to get me to freak out. You know, you're trying to push me to that limit. I'm not going to go to that limit. I'm going to accept the shit I can control. I'm going to accept the shit I can't control. And I'm going to move forward with it. And understand that just life is trying to fuck with me right now. I'm not letting it. Again, and going a little bit hard for Halloween and stuff like that. But last couple days I've been feeling kind of down. I've been feeling like things weren't going, you know, maybe the best way I would picture them going. And it was hard to get into the mood for this shit because, you know, just kind of have those thoughts like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, what the hell is the point of this shit? And those are the feelings you got to deal with all the time when you're doing with anything. And it's kind of funny because this is like a Smoothie YouTube channel, but half the time I'm talking about my own bullshit and just doing the YouTube channel itself. But I can actually kind of explain that because I feel this is very comparable to any other thing in life that you might want to do. It comes with, you know, what's the point of it? Like, where am I going? Does anyone care? Does, you know, all these emotions that pop up with anything. Anything you're actually trying to put your kind of heart or your energy into. Just, you know, if I can do this shit with like the depression and all the weird issues that I have, I'm sure you guys can do whatever it is you're trying to do. If I can do this embarrassing shit that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, I'm sure the things you guys want to do make a lot more sense. And are probably a little less embarrassing. It's definitely a good bit about training your mind to be a little stronger than your emotions and your feelings. It's really hard when, you know, those doubts and those bad thoughts creep up. But I'm here to tell you that everyone has that. Everyone goes through that, whether how good they hide it or not. And it's about still, you know, tempering your mind and tempering your intentions to be stronger than your emotions and these fluctuating feelings of really good sometimes and really bad sometimes. You know, you'll go through it, but the consistency sometimes is what really pulls you through. I felt like an emotional turd before I actually started this, and I really like didn't want to, and I was like, what the fuck is the point of this? All the bad thoughts that, you know, I really feel everyone has. But now I feel a lot better. I've made this smoothie. It's fucking super tasty. I don't know, my heart feels a little bit lighter actually talking to this. And part of my goal is to kind of make enough of an ass of myself so that you guys are like, oh, if this idiot's doing this, I can do the shit that I wanted to do, no problem. That's my goal here. Cheers. Always, thanks for being here. Till next time.